Vanchakalpatarivasya Kripasinduvaivasya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So today we're observing the Govardhana Hill lifting ceremony. The story is that the residents of Vrindavan used to worship Indra. So Krishna didn't very much appreciate that. But so he spoke to his father and said, why are we worshiping Indra? We're not dependent on Indra. So his father said, no, we are farmers, we need to have rain. So Indra's supplying the rain. If we don't have the rain, then how will we grow our crops? How will we feed the cows? So we are dependent on the rain. But Krishna convinced him that Indra is not supreme, so why do we have to flatter him? Rather, we should worship Govardhana Hill because it's providing us with everything that we need. So this way he convinced the elders, and so they neglected the worship of Indra. When Indra came to find out about that, he became very angry, and he decided to retaliate. The spirit is there. We don't get our way, we want to retaliate. So Indra took that opportunity to create havoc. He sent so many clouds, Nimbarka and other clouds, to inundate Vrindavan with torrents of rain and hail. And when the residents saw that this was happening, they became very, you can say, disturbed and in anxiety. So they approached Krishna, and actually because they were all pure devotees of Krishna, so they approached Krishna and said, this is happening, what should we do? So Krishna said, don't worry. And he lifted up this Govardhana Hill as an umbrella, and all the residents and the cows came under that hill, and in this way they were protected from Indra. So after Indra came to know that this was the case, that he couldn't imagine that this small boy was the supreme person, his worshipable Lord, and therefore when he came to find out that actually this is the supreme personality, Krishna, then he came in a humble way and begged forgiveness from Indra, from Krishna. He bowed at his feet. So that lifting of the Govardhana Hill is observed today, and we can, of course, many people won't believe that this is some story, some mythology. But why not? If God can create everything, why can't he lift one hill? He's the most powerful. We say that God has 6 opulences in full, one of which is strength. So to lift one hill is not very amazing if we believe in God. Of course, in modern day, we're so sophisticated that we think, oh, it can't be, unless we can prove it by science. But what is that science? The scientist can't save himself from old age, disease, death. The laws of nature are more powerful than he is. So how is that nature working? Under whose direction? They'll say just by chance. But this is foolish. How can something so intricate and so organized as the whole universal affair just be happening by chance? We don't have any experience like that. Nor can the scientists prove that this kind of arrangement could happen just by chance. They say by a big bang or something, but this is just another way of saying we don't know. They don't know, but still they dare to enter into that realm of not knowing and speculate, oh, a Big Bang, or just by chance. They should just honestly say, we don't know. But if we come to the religion, then religion says, yes, we do know. It was created by God. Whether one is Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jew, they all accept that there's God who created. So the clear description of God is given here in the Srimad Bhagavatam. This passage is found. But throughout Bhagavatam, we'll give a very clear idea of who is God, what is He doing, what does He looks like, what are His pastimes. Again, people may not believe, but they don't have any clear idea. You ask the Muslim, well, what is the nature of your God, Allah? Oh, no, we can't talk about that. We can't have a picture of that. We can't see. And we ask the Christians, oh, well, who is Jesus' father? Oh, he's a big person somewhere in the sky. They don't have a clear idea. But if we come to the Vedic literature, there's a very clear idea. His name, his address, his parents, everything is there. His friends, what he's doing. Of course, they'll say, well, we don't believe. But they don't have any better conception or higher conception. If we read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, we'll see this is the highest conception, theistic conception of Radha and Krishna and the eternal pastimes of the Lord, transcendental pastimes of the Lord. But to enter into that, to understand directly, we can understand these things directly, but first we have to become purified. Just like we give you, if you want to enter into fire, you have to have a fiery body. So you want to enter into the spiritual realm to understand directly, then you have to become spiritualized. So this is our movement. Inaugurated by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, coming down in Parampara, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We were appreciating Bhaktivinoda Thakur this morning, such wonderful bhajans, poetic, deep meaning. We were singing some of his bhajans. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta, the most erudite scholar in the modern day, considered like a walking encyclopedia. Nobody could dare to stand. He could speak for hours and days on the spiritual subjects. And of course, our Srila Prabhupada, who carried this mission all over the world, established centers in every town practically, throughout the whole world. And they've kindly given us this process. Not that that we're excluding anyone. Everyone is eligible to take up this process and get the direct experience. In the Bhagavad Gita it mentions there that this knowledge gives direct perception of the self by realization. So when we come to the point of realizing Krishna, seeing Krishna, then all these doubts and counter theories and so on will be eliminated from our minds because we'll have the direct experience. So this is what we're attempting to get, that direct experience, that darshan, that. But again, to have that, we have to become pure. So this is the process of purification. What is it? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's open to everyone, even the children we see taking part. There's no previous qualification. One has to be a Brahmin, one has to be a PhD. No, everyone can take part. Just vibrate this mantra with sincerity, with devotion, and Krishna will reveal Himself. As you surrender unto me, I reciprocate. So especially in this Kali Yuga, the best way to surrender or to serve the Lord is by chanting His holy name. Again, there's no secret there. It's open to everyone. It just simply requires our sincerity and our devotion, but that will depend on us. So why not take it up? This is our you can say, plea. Please take up this process of chanting Hare Krishna. There's no cost. Simply benefit. Everything auspicious will come. So I think now is, what do we, should I stop here?
Yes.
We're gonna open the curtain?
Yeah.
Or Damanastika. Okay. Thank you very much. You Govardhana Hill Ki.
Yeah.
And Govardhana Ki.